What did you do?
I did my first kickflip.
It was bad.
So first of all, just wanted to say before I got into the video, I posted one of those shit posting videos, which I honestly thought no one would really care about. And I know like 50 views isn't like a lot in YouTube, but to me, it really did mean a lot to see this and a lot of support on the video. So thanks for that, I guess. It was really cool because that was just a video I put together in 15 minutes compared to this video and this video and this video, which I'm probably put in about 8 hours into. So it's really cool to see that I can, you know, just fool around and stuff and still get enough credit that I feel satisfied with. Anyways, let's get into the video.
Weed.
So it seems that with most skaters, we get into this mindset behind wanting to kickflip to verify being a skateboarder. Like, and I'll get into why I think that is, but I don't know, like ever since I was a skateboarder, it was like I got the ollie, I got the shove it, I got the pop shove it, and I did all these no comply tricks, but the kickflip was always like every day I'd spend at least a couple hours trying to get it and perfect it, and once I got it, I actually felt like I was embraced into the community. Like I felt really good. And then at the end of the video, I'll explain what I think being an actual skateboarder means, because I know that's kind of, it's hard to say that when I'm always saying, you know, oh, this person doesn't do this, they're a fake skater, this person, like trying to define what an actual skateboarder is and what it means. So let's get into it.
You in half.
So I think the reason that it verifies is that ollies are easy.
Hey guys, so we're out here today with
Sarah.
And today Sarah's gonna learn how to
Ollie.
ollie?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, everyone and their grandma can probably do a fucking ollie. You just press down on the back of the board, slide that foot up, and you're in the air. It takes like a week to get if you really care about it. And kickflips actually show you put time into the sport. It took me almost a year to learn how to kickflip, no joke. But, you know, after that, I was learning tricks really easily. But it shows that you care enough about the sport that you're going to put tons of time into learning it. And even though the movements are pretty much the exact same as an ollie, it's still just so hard because you move from doing this trick that you can't even use in a game of skate to a trick that you can usually put out a beginner level person in skate. Like it's the gateway to a lot of cool tricks. And in order to learn a kickflip, you actually have to care and spend all that time. Like you have to really care. You have to, you know, be watching videos. You have to be going skateboarding every day. You have to be practicing. It can't just be like an ollie where you practice it once just to show someone that you own a skateboard or have one. You actually have to care about it.
What is up guys, it's Bill, so I'm getting back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a few tricks with this Tech-Deck skateboard.
There's a lot of time between the ollie and the kickflip, unless you're, I don't know, unless you're God or something. Yeah, you learn a bunch of tricks after building muscle from a kickflip, which just gets you into more of the sport, because remember I went through this thing where I only knew a couple tricks in skateboarding. I kind of left the sport for a while. Learning like a kickflip sort of taught my legs how to move in order to do like better tricks, I guess. So the reason it's good is it gets rid of the kids we don't like. If we don't want kids in our sport that wear the same clothes as us to pretend like they're us, we want kids that actually care about the sport and that are cool. And like it puts a filter on fake skaters, I guess, because you have the fake skaters who are kind of stuck behind the filter. They're doing, I don't know, ollies or fake shove-its, or their kickflips look really whack, like they're not even popping down. Like it puts a filter on, then the people behind the filter, you know, we're doing our own tricks. It just really helps that, and it makes people more available for games of skate, because, you know, if you can do a kickflip, they can do a kickflip, and then you can usually learn more tricks on skate. Like I learned about 6 tricks only doing skate games, just because, you know, I'd always get beat with this one trick, so in a game of skate, I'd land it for the first time ever.
It's not about winning. It's about fun.
What's that?
Tons of people just learn it and then they give up skateboarding so they can constantly brag about being able to kickflip. Tons of kids I know that said like, oh, a couple of years ago I was able to skateboard, and I was like, okay, and they're like, I did a kickflip. And I'm like, okay, cool, did you learn anything after that? And they're like, nah, I kind of quit. It's like, I don't know, because part of the verification is like, okay, you got there, now what? And you have to have the mindset of being able to actually skateboard. And then the verification mentality, which totally fucked me over, makes you think that you aren't a real skateboarder until you learn a certain trick. And I'll get into this again, but it puts filter on fake skaters, and then you think if you can't do a kickflip, you're a fake skater. And this is for the people that actually care. I think fake skaters are people that don't care about the sport, and they're really just there to brag that they skateboarders so they can dress a certain way. And I guess the last thing is it just builds a huge ego on some kids. Like they do a kickflip, boy, they will not shut up about it.
What's up, Doc?
Anyways, my opinion is just learn whatever trick you want. I suggest learning a kickflip. It's a good way of learning. Like, it's pretty much a gateway to most flip tricks and stuff like that. Like, I learned the kickflip, and then I learned the 360 flip, and then I learned hard flips, and then I just kept going, like nollie kickflips, just kept building up just on that one foot movement. Because you learn the ollie, you learn the kickflip, and the pop shove it, and those are like the only movements you really need in order to learn more tricks, minus a few of the more harder ones and more creative ones.
Been trying this forever. I landed it.
Personally, I think you should just have fun. Skateboarding takes time, so enjoy every second of it and get used to failing. That's how I personally think you become a better skateboarder. You fail, you learn, and ultimately, if you have fun skateboarding, you're a skateboarder. If you're not having fun and you're just doing it to show off, you're not a skateboarder. If you truly care and you're just having fun and you don't care what other people think, you don't care how you dress, or you do, but you want to be a part of the skateboard community, there's no problem with that. Just have fun, be a chill person, and I don't know, you won't get your ass beaten at it.
I don't need much, but I want it all. Answer my phone when the money call. I'm chirping, I'm chirping, I'm chirping. I'm chirping, I'm chirping, I'm chirping. Yeah. Need to get off of the internet, searching for something more intimate. I'm closing up all of the curtains and hiding way under the surface. I'm